Everybody be quiet, quiet. Now everybody be quiet. Quit talking, just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Why you talking so much? Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Quit talking so much. Just shut up.
What is up, my ninjas? Welcome back. Thank you guys for joining me. It's your boy Drew with High Fight IQ, AMU Deadpool.
I am soaking wet right now.
Back at it for another video. Appreciate you guys for tuning in while we make America real again. By the way, this is a shirt from Represent Ltd, one of my favorite brands. Has nothing to do with politics whatsoever. I am not MAGA. I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't claim a party. I don't claim a side. None of that. Leave me out of it. I don't support politicians at all, but I do support making America real again. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Jack Doherty, Wes Watson link up IRL stream that happened a couple days ago. I would have touched on it a little bit sooner, but I didn't have any of the footage. And as I've said before, I don't like supporting the footage from the people themselves, such as Wes Watson or Jack Doherty. So I had to wait for some channels that I do support to post some stuff with it. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Too Lazy to Try video from yesterday called The Wes Watson Crew Crash Out. High Fight IQ engaged.
Link shot engaged.
Well, just do it right here. Go over
So right off the bat, it looks like we have one of Wes's cronies getting into it with another, while Wes Watson and Jack Doherty are just filming themselves eating, which is fucking riveting content, I'll tell you what. There's no amount of money in the world that you can put on the type of knowledge that's going to be dropped in those types of conversations.
Hey, have some respect, dude. We're doing shit right here, dog. That shit one more time, I swear to God, dude. What the fuck you doing, dude? Take that shit somewhere else, dude. We're doing some shit right here, dog.
I don't give a fuck. Finally, somebody that is around this fucking joke of a human being had the balls to say what we have all been thinking. I don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck?
Now we have Wes getting disrespected by and almost fighting one of his own goons during a live stream. Like, the guy can barely even control his own crew anymore, and they cause a scene everywhere they go. I mean, while they're out to eat here, two of his members started fighting with each other. So Wes had to step in and try to assert his dominance and yell at them. But it seems like Wes might be losing some of his authority because he was having trouble getting them under control, and one of them pulled out a knife. So this was a clown show. I mean, it's so embarrassing, but these guys have no self-awareness, so it doesn't matter. Like, all they do is just go around Miami causing havoc.
I mean, causing havoc is one way to put it. Making a joke of themselves is how I would phrase it.
I mean, after this, him and his posse spent like 30 minutes just loitering next to his cars, taking pictures and waiting for people to come up to them and ask for pictures or ask if they're famous.
Just the biggest fucking losers, dude. Just the biggest fucking losers. The types of dudes that think it's like fun to go out to a club and just stand around watching everybody else have fun and then be like, hey, we're gonna bounce, and then bounce out to the fucking parking lot and just stand around and everything. You guys remember that back at like right out of high school? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I never had fun doing any of that shit. I always just did that shit because I wanted to hang out with my friends and that's what they wanted to do. But that shit was never fun for me. Just go out to a fucking club that's hella loud with a bunch of drunk people and just stand around while everyone else who's shit-faced is acting a fool. Leave, go to a different place, do the same shit. Leave, go to another place, do the same shit, then go outside, go stand around in the fucking parking lot, do nothing, just stand around bullshitting with people, mean mugging people, smoking weed, chain smoking cigarettes. And then eventually one person's like, all right, I'm gonna dip out, and then everyone else is like, yeah, I'm gonna dip out too. Then you get home and you're like, what was the fucking point of all that? What was the fucking point of all that? I would have had way more fun just staying at home watching TV. Fake ass chains, a leased fucking car, hanging out with a fucking 21-year-old. How fucking sad.
And he kept getting baited by the chat. Like, he went on another UFC rant, you know, last time, a few months ago. He started going off about how UFC fighters are cowards.
Yeah, this is my lane, baby. This is my lane. This is how you guys got me into the AMU in the first place. Thank goodness.
Hey, look up. Shut up and turn around. We're filming. Smack him.
I'm not even in the
Alfonso, smack him.
Not even a camera shot.
I don't know when we're talking.
Such a fucking beta bitch, dude. Alfonso, smack him. What a fucking pansy. I can't even like hardly put it into words. I'm really good with words, but hopefully after you see this video, you'll understand what I'm saying. You cannot see somebody like this and think that they are truly an alpha, that they're tough, that they're should be in a position of authority. Wes is just the biggest insecure fucking bitch. This is everything that he fucking has dreamed of, is just being able to boss actual fucking tough guys around and shit for no reason. There's no reason anybody should be listening to him. We know Wes doesn't have very much money. I hope Alfonso is getting paid up front for all this bullshit. Alfonso, smack him. Go smack him yourself, you fucking bitch. Zen it to win it, baby. Shout out to Zen. Again, not a sponsor. Shout out to an actual sponsor though. Your Leaf, Your Life. Code Drew. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting.
Then like 10 UFC fighters call them out.
No, look at those 10 UFC fighters are bitches, because what I said was this. What did I say, you fucking f***s? I said this. I said, I ain't gonna fight your asses. You guys think people are gonna go in a ring with you? You're a square, and before I ever go in a ring with you, I'll fucking blast you.
Imagine how fucking delusional your bitch assness has to be to say you as a trained fighter are a bitch and a faggot because I won't fight you. I would just rather shoot you. It's always these fake street tough idiots that think this way. Dudes that have not fought. Wes says all the fucking time, I fought my whole life. No, you've gotten in altercations your whole life. You don't know how to fight. And I can tell because of the shit that you say. You guys, for all you younger men out there, or for you inexperienced, immature, older men, okay? Dudes that are secure in themselves, dudes that actually know how to fight, dudes who actually have spent their whole life fighting, don't talk like this. This is how fake tough guys talk. This is how dudes who can't fight talk. This is how dudes that are afraid of fighting talk. Dudes that know how to fight, dudes that have spent their whole life fighting legitimately, dudes that are not afraid of fighting, don't talk. They just fight. He doesn't even realize how telling the stuff that he says is. You remember, like I always say, people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about think that the more they talk, the smarter they sound. People who do know what the fuck they're talking about can tell that you don't know what you're talking about the more you talk. That's why it is always smartest to shut the fuck up.
Shut the
If you don't know what you're talking about, if you don't know how to fight, if you're not really a tough guy, the more you talk, the more obvious it is. But Wes is a lifetime bullshitter, and that's all that bullshitters know how to do, is just talk. Try to talk their way through everything. Try to yap their way into making sense. Try to yap their way into convincing you that they know what they're talking about. Try to yap their way out of a fight because they don't know how to fight and they know they're going to lose. Try to yap their way out of getting in trouble when they get pulled over by the cops doing something wrong. That is all that bullshitters like Wes Watson know how to do. That's what they've spent their entire fucking life doing. He says he's been fighting, getting in fights his whole life. He hasn't. He's been yapping and bullshitting his whole life. That's all that he knows how to do. Threatening to shoot someone if they beat you up in a fight is not tough. A real man, a real alpha male knows how to fight, but also how to take a loss. We all lose. Everyone loses at something in their life. The most alpha of men have lost more times than most men have even tried. It does not save face for you to say things like, if I lose in a fair fight, I will be so embarrassed and so upset about it that I will then try to come back and shoot you. That's not scary. That's not tough. That does nothing other than reveal to everyone that actually is a fucking man how big of a bitch you are.
Straight up. If you want a problem with someone like me, you can have a real big problem. Because I don't lose. I will not lose. I won't accept a loss. I don't take L's. If you whip my ass, I'm going to fucking smoke your ass. That's what I fucking said.
Yeah, we understand what you said, dude. You're not speaking a different language. You're not speaking in terms that people can't understand. We get what you're saying. You don't get what we're saying, which is that makes you a bitch. Also, to reiterate a point that I made previously, when you get your ass whooped, whether you accept it or not, you got your ass whooped. Not being able to accept it makes you less of a man. Regardless of what you do in retaliation, you got your ass whooped. You lost. That's that. By the way, he's never smoked anyone in his entire life. He's a convict and a felon. He's not allowed to own a firearm. So this is incriminating, and he doesn't realize it, which is why he ended up in fucking prison. It's always hilarious to me how dudes like this, who idolize like prison culture and everything, are just the stupidest people when it comes to the fucking law. Like, if you were such a fucking criminal mastermind, how did you get caught for beating up a fucking weed dealer? You know what I mean? It's always these dudes who act like they're these like fucking crime kingpins that don't even understand like basics of law.
I'm not going to go in a ring and roll around with some faggot.
I will admit, as a lifelong striking enthusiast, karate, taekwondo, boxing, kickboxing, those are my fortes. Striking is my forte. That's always been my jam. I will admit that guys who just want to fucking roll around and grapple, that's not my bag. But I will say that anybody that dedicates their life to just grappling martial arts is way more of a man or woman than somebody who dedicates their life to idolizing prison. Also, hilariously ironic trying to make gay jokes about mixed martial artists coming from somebody that willingly shoves things up his ass.
Oh, you get kicked off. No, I'm not talking to you fucking. Turn around, dude. No one's worried about you. Fuck out of here. Rob, dirty word. Rob, don't. Rob, leave him alone.
Oh boy, here we go. The drunk cronies swooping in.
Just stupid. Okay. So we're having some problems back here with some. You guys have 12, bro. Just show them your dick and I'll tie trip out. Man, what the hell is that?
Why is showing your dick the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a 12-year-old boy?
Dave, come home.
There's a bunch of 12-year-olds that are drunk.
Dave.
How the fuck does that chick even have a martini? What is she, like 16? Or am I 55?
I think it is definitely more likely that you're 55 than this establishment selling alcohol to a 16-year-old.
Oh, think about what you're talking about.
So first we had Dumbbell Rob trying to flex up on some 12-year-olds, and now he's flexing up on another member of Wes Watson's crew. I assume they all just have beef with each other over a bunch of stupid shit. You ain't gonna see none of us in the WDC beefing with each other like that, I'll tell you that much.
You guys are out in the middle of this stream shit right here. Get the fuck out of the camera. I'll fuck both you guys up. Straight up. Same fucking time, motherfucker.
Such a fucking loser, dude. These are supposed to be your friends. These are people that you hang out with every fucking day. And you're showing off for a fucking 21-year-old's live stream saying that you'd fuck both of them up at the same time. This coming from a dude who just finished saying that he wouldn't fight trained fighters. Now he's offering to beat up two of his friends at the same time. This is what I'm talking about. These fake tough guys are all talk. They're terrified of fighting, so they have to try to yap their way out of it. They have to try to intimidate somebody using words to try to deter them from wanting to fight. And it might work if you're doing it to people who also don't know how to fight, who are also insecure non-alpha males. But real men, real people who are fucking about that scrap life, they see right through that shit, and that's not going to deter them.
Hey, have some respect, dude. We're doing shit right here, dog. That shit one more time, I swear to God, dude. What the fuck you doing, dude? Take that shit somewhere else, dude. We're doing some shit right here, dog. What?
That's my favorite part. Take that shit somewhere else. We're doing shit right here, dog. I swear to God. Trying to pull out every trick in the book that he knows. And Rob just hits him with the, I don't give a fuck. Look at Wes's immediate reaction. What? What? The bullshit that I'm spewing isn't working?
What you want to do about it, dog? Oh, hey, you want some, dog? Yeah. You do?
Oh, you do? Really? Really? Everybody usually gets scared and runs away by now. Fuck. I don't know what to do from here. I guess I'll double down and just keep talking.
Okay, let's go. Bring it around the side.
What's up there?
Oh, yeah. You want to disrespect, motherfucker? I'll beat the dog shit out your ass, dude.
Here we go. I'll beat the dog shit out your ass. Just trying to think of every fucking scary tough guy line that he can. None of them are working. He's fucking panicking right now. He can't believe that this guy hasn't ran away with his tail between his legs yet. Why are you still talking, Wes? If you're about that shit, why are you still talking, bro? This is what I'm saying. Anybody who's really about that life, anybody who's really about that scrap life, shout out to BJ Penn, they wouldn't be talking by now. The talking's done. You offered to fight him. He's accepted. Why are you still talking?
I've been removed.
We're fucking doing some shit right here. You want to disrespect the motherfucker? Straight up?
That's 3 times already that you've offered to beat his ass and haven't done anything. You're still just talking.
I swear to God, I'll fucking come to your house right now. Fuck shit out your ass. I need you to fuck me, motherfucker.
It's not on him.
Fuck out your little ass, dude. I will fuck your ass up so fucking bad, dude. I'll meet you at your house, dude. Want to meet you out front? I'll fuck your shit up so bad. You can never fuck with me, fool.
How many times are you going to say, I'll beat the shit out of you before you actually do it? Notice how he said, I'll meet you at your house. That's not something a tough guy says. I'll meet you somewhere else. Why aren't you doing it already, dude? What are we at? 5 times now that he said he would beat his ass and hasn't done anything? Still hasn't even left the table. You know why Wes is saying that he wants to meet him somewhere else? Because Wes doesn't have any weapons on him. And that's the only way that he knows how to fight, is to find some bitch-ass way out of actually having to fight like a man. Straight up, hand-to-hand combat, fisticuffs. Throwing down like a fucking man. He has no way out of it right now. So he's trying whatever he can to get out of it. He wants to be able to go to his car and get a weapon, or he wants to be able to meet somewhere else so he can gather up a bunch of his boys to go jump him and stuff. He's not a man. He's not a man. He can't fight. He's not a man.
I'll beat the fuck out your ass. I'll show you who the fuck you are, motherfucker.
Man, don't.
What? You want a problem? You think it's right to do that in front of the shit we're doing right here?
He's clearly already told you several times that he wants a problem. Why are you still talking?
I'll meet you at your pad. Let's go. I'll meet you over there. Take you over a bit. I'll meet you out front. I'll meet you over there. Let's go. What you want? I ain't that dude, fool. I'll fuck your shit up so fucking bad I'll terrorize you, fool.
Then do it already. What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? I'll fucking kill your ass, dude. You want it? You think you can fuck with me? Okay, let's meet over there. Let's meet over there.
A lot of men holding the ground.
Dude, you're so fucking slow, I'll beat the shit out of you. Let's go, let's meet over there. Let's go, I'm gonna show him who he is. Let's go, we're gonna drive over there. We're gonna drive over his pad. Meet us over there, take an Uber, motherfucker. I'll meet you over your pad. I'll beat the shit out your ass right in front of your house. Let's go. Straight up. Meet you over there, take an Uber over there, meet you there. Right in front of your pad.
I'll meet you at your pad. What a fucking idiot. So desperate to get out of this situation without having to actually fight. So tough. Hey, you want to fight? I'll meet you over at your house. Take an Uber over there. I'll meet you at your house and let's fight. Such a fucking bitch.
So we're going. Let's go.
What's he have in his hand? A knife? What the fuck? He has a knife in his hand. Not Wes, the other guy. Wes is just eating food now.
Of course he does, because you guys are all street tough fucking losers. Guys that have never been in a straight up fight in your fucking life. That's the only way you know how to fight, is to find whatever you can to fucking avoid fighting. Find a weapon, find some friends, find a way out. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not advocating for street fighting at all. I'm not advocating for fighting. I'm not advocating especially for fighting in public, in the streets. You never know what could fucking happen. I'm a martial artist at heart. I'm a lifelong martial artist. The ultimate goal of martial arts is to not have to use them. I can't remember who said that, but somebody smart said that. And ultimately, you know, being able to talk your way out of a fight, that's a skill. That's a useful skill, and that's the smart way to do it, especially in a situation like this. This is just fucking stupidity all around. But to go from saying that mixed martial artists and trained fighters are bitches and faggots because they choose to fight people in a controlled environment where it's a fair fight, to then saying that you would fuck up both of your boys at the same time, and then sitting there and doing absolutely fucking nothing, trying every trick that you can think of to avoid having to do what you just said that you would do. It's just the ultimate bitch shit from the ultimate bitch, Wes Watson.
Don't show.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. Hell
I
yeah.
don't like it. Dude, cut out any of the.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we walked away. We weren't filming
Yeah,
yet.
just cut out any of that shit.
Yeah, I don't like any of that. I don't like fighting you guys. I just threaten to fight two people at the same time, two people that I'm friends with, but I don't like fighting. I just threaten to kill trained fighters if they step to me, but I don't like fighting you guys. I don't like any of that shit. Yeah, I'm a peaceful man. I'm a peaceful, respectful role model.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't want to be in the middle of it, and then like Wes goes here. I was like, oh fuck, he hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck. I'm like, oh no.
You have to. Like,
You have to what? You didn't do anything. And once again, I must point out the fact that if you have a 21-year-old dipshit like Jack Doherty agreeing with everything that you're saying and egging you on, that's how you know you fucked up.
Yeah, for real. You guys are going at it. I was like, god damn. Gotta hold your ground. For real.
I just hate that shit because I love both you guys. Well, I didn't see that shit. It's like you guys said, what the fuck you guys doing? Fuck both you guys. You guys are trying to fight each other. Fuck both you guys, motherfucker. What the fuck?
And now that it's all said and done and everybody's gone, goes back and doubles down on the fact that he would fuck both of them up, even though he fucked none of them up. And one of them was clearly ready for it.
Like, also, he's been spiraling over his girlfriend leaving him. If you remember last live stream he did with Jack, he got in this giant argument with her, and he admitted that she keeps making fun of him and calling him a bitch.
Because you are, dude. It's just like everybody around him that wasn't able to see through the bullshit initially is figuring it all out from being so close to him for so long, and they're all just fucking sick of it, and I love it. Make America real again, folks.
And then recently she finally left him and now has been trying to expose him. Like, she posted these messages he's been sending her and where he's just going off. He's like, F you, you manipulated piece of shit. I'll just give the money you need to some other bitch. Stupid F and retard. Do you try to drive me insane with this shit? No help, you choose to be unreasonable.
Such an alpha male, just spamming threats to the woman that you allegedly love, that you want to be with and spend the rest of your life with. We've all seen this situation. If it wasn't us specifically, then we know somebody that has gone through this, where they're just receiving nonstop fucking threatening messages, no replies. They're just talking to themselves. They're just threatening nobody in the fucking text messages.
And then she said, he's mad that I won't go to his house. Last time I went there, he had a gun and I don't trust him.
Once again, convict, felon, not supposed to have a gun. Incriminating.
And then she posted another story where she said, I'm done tolerating the BS from this man. He needs help. I'm done being toyed with. And then she posted a screenshot of her getting calls like every second from him. And she said, he broke into my house last week and the police did nothing. He harasses me just to toy with me, knowing I need help. I'm tired of this. I'm posting this so it can end. Yeah, so I'm sure that will end it. I mean, both these two are out of their minds. Like, she was bringing her kids around this guy, knowing how unhinged he is. So this shit's out of control.
Yeah, because we all know that the ultimate ladies' man, alpha male, has to threaten women with violence and money in order to keep them around. That's a good point too, and it is sad being that there are children involved in this situation. Ideally, people like this would just learn these lessons and go through these experiences without it having to affect anyone else. But unfortunately, we are dealing with two of the biggest fucking idiots that the internet has ever seen, and that's just how it goes sometimes. That's one reason that I was a foster parent myself, was to try to get children away from situations and home lives such as this. And I don't ever want to see children deal with stuff like this. Children don't deserve to deal with stuff like this. If you do not have your life together, if you do not have your shit together, if you have not matured past all of this bullshit, you should not be having kids, because you're just going to be subjecting them to a life of bullshit like this all the time, and children don't deserve that. Once again, shout out to Too Lazy to Try. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Too Lazy to Try. Check out the full video. And everybody else in the Watson Disposal crew, make sure you make the rounds. Subscribe to all the homies: Dubs, John Bravo, JD Delay, American Thor, Curl King, everybody. Share the love. That's going to do it for this video. Appreciate you guys for checking it out. If you like content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Everybody be quiet. Now everybody be quiet, quiet. Now everybody be quiet. Quit talking, just shut up.